topic of the day is batteries. Name brand versus knockoff. Are they worth their money or are they a total ripoff? I go over a few runtime tests. I used the Ryobi P716, the good old trusty spotlight here. This thing loves to eat batteries. So it was the best way to do a baseline to drain all the batteries continuously and get similar results, I thought, quietly. The results are actually really surprising. So I have name brand 4 amp, knockoff 4 amp, name brand 6 amp, which is the HP Ryobi, and then I have the knockoff 6 amp. So I did each rundown test 3 times, and I averaged out roughly. This is, exact science. This is just me having some fun to give you guys some information. All right, first I crack open the 6 amp hour just to see what kind of cells it has, check out the circuit board, and just to see if you're actually even getting the right cells, essentially. So let's go with that clip real quick. All right, so my curiosity, the difference between the cheap and the good is, let's take apart the knockoff here and see what kind of cells it has. See if you're actually getting your money's worth. I don't need that on hammer mode. If you're wondering what size bit this is, do it yourself. It is a T10. Okay. Now bear with me, I've never done this before. Ooh! Gentle, gentle, gentle. I've never done this, so bear with me. Don't laugh at me. You can laugh at me, I don't care. I'm just kidding. I see they're orange cells, so... Come on, oh, there we go. So, case, pretty simple enough. Empty case. Is there any numbering on here? Tell me what kind of material this is. It's Chinesium. What is that? Oh, it's just those jiggling. Okay, so we have 3.7 volt RHYA 45SD 1865 20Rs. I'm not sure what that is. If that's a specific brand. I have to look these up. There you go. You see that okay? That's what they are. Now I'm going to pause the video here and see exactly what that number means. So I punched in that number into the Googler, and it says, where'd it go here? The 18650R 20s are 2000 milliamp hour Samsungs. So if that's right, I mean, that's not bad for 35 bucks. Those are Samsungs. But are they really Samsungs, or are they just wrapped in new coverings? You know what I mean? Oh, God. Come on, phone. So I tried to peel the cover back and see. Now, I don't know enough about these batteries. So it definitely says 18050 530. So that's a different number than what's on the plastic. I don't know if anybody knows exactly what these are. Please leave it in the comments below, because I am not that tech savvy of knowing all the different rechargeable battery types. Date code 0616 of 18. Oh, so they're new batteries. Yeah, June 16th of this year. I think, when did I buy this? Where's the lid? I always write the numbers down when I buy it. So this is made in, say, June. I bought it in August. So they're new cells, supposedly. So if anybody knows what this other number means on the inside here, where is it? 180505530. Please let me know. Leave in the comments below. Well, that's not too bad. Was this my 6 amp? Yeah, that's my 6 amp hour. Alright, I'm going to put this back together before I destroy it, because I do like using this. It does work fairly well. That's pretty surprising. I didn't break it. First time ever opening one of these out and checking it out. It still works. It didn't cough and blow smoke, you know. So that's good. Alright, let's go down the stats real quick here. If I can find my page. Alright, so the runtime test for the 6 amp hour Ryobi HP battery. Any guesses how long? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so 2 hours, 30 minutes for the name brand 6 amp. Now, the name brand, the off-brand 6 amp. Any idea on how long this ran? What do you think? 2, 3, 4, 20 minutes? Hour? Okay. Knockoff 6 amp, 1 hour, 30 minutes, roughly. I have 128, 130. So I had to say 130. That's half. It's 50% less runtime than the name brand. I mean, so granted this is $35 and this is $139.99, I believe, at Home Depot, or $129. So $100 difference, but you're getting half as much runtime. That's crazy. Maybe because this is the HP, the high performance version. So now with the 4 amp hours, the drop off wasn't as much, but it's still there. So the name brand Ryobi 4 amp hour runtime was 1 hour and 36 minutes. Okay. Now the 4 amp knockoff was roughly 1 hour and 5 minutes. So 30-minute difference. That's roughly 25% less runtime. Not as bad, but again, the 2-pack of this is about $100. One of these, this is the 4 amp, I think I got, was under $30. And the 6 amp was under $40. So $30 versus $60. And you're getting, what did I say? 4 amp, oh, hour and 36 minutes. So let's just say 135 versus 105. So 30-minute difference. Ooh, oh, I just dropped it. Hopefully I didn't break it. Yeah. That I thought was pretty amazing, that 50% less runtime than the HP. Granted, you know, this has the double tabs in the back that communicates with the brushless tools, and I think these are definitely higher capacity cells than this. As you see in the footage we just went over, the number in here, I think those are just standard 2000 milliamp hour cells. I really don't know much about the cells, so if anybody knows, leave it. I really don't know much about the cells, so if you do, please leave me a comment down below. Be nice to know a little more about these. Appreciate it. So there you go. If you're desperate, I think these are not a bad buy for the money. I give it 1 consumer thumb up. I own a couple of them. I do have a couple other knockoff ones, which I just recently got. I'll be going over shortly. I mean, if you're in a pinch, you don't have a lot of money, the 4 amp hour knockoff does run longer than the 1.5 or the 2 amp hour, you know, so you only got 28 bucks, go ahead, order it, and it will work. You know, I've had no problems with these. I left them on the cold. I've dropped them. They work on all the tools. Actually, I take that back. It doesn't work on my circular saw, but that's the only one. Everything else they work on. Yeah, like I said, I've dropped them. I left them on the cold. I've heated them up. I've had, you know, maybe 50 charges, you know, 50 cycles through them. Had no issues. So for me, I give 1 consumer thumb up. It's worth the money. because you know, 130 bucks is a lot of money to drop on a freaking battery. Like if you're on a budget like me, you know, I couldn't afford this for the longest time until this one on sale. I got this and the 2 4-amp hours for 100 bucks with the charger. I mean, that was a great deal. I will leave links to these batteries down below if you're interested in checking them out. And no, I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I'm not affiliated with Ryobi. I buy all my own crap and I review it for you guys to get the info to help you decide whether or not it's worth buying. Okay? So, yeah, I hope you like that little clip. Runtime difference, 50% less on the 6, 25% less on the 4-amp. I was quite surprised on that. And I did run it 3 times each just to verify it wasn't a fluke or anything. A lot of new subscribers. Really appreciate all the new subscribers. What else? You know, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Christmas is coming up here really quick, so if I don't get another video out until after Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Like I said, smash that like button. Keep subscribing, guys. Really appreciate it. Have any questions? Leave them in the comments, man. Until next time, see ya.